My daughter's teacher called asking why I hadn't signed the transfer paperwork. I had no idea what she was talking about. She said Mrs. Hendricks submitted everything for Lily's enrollment at the International Academy except the parental consent form. I told her I was Mr. Hendricks. Sandra kept my last name after the divorce. She meant the other Mrs. Hendricks. That's when I learned my ex-wife had enrolled our 7-year-old Lily in a boarding school in Switzerland starting next month. Sandra and I divorced 2 years ago after she had an affair with her Pilates instructor. We worked out 50-50 custody, never fought about schedules, always put Lily first. I thought we were handling divorced parenting the right way. Sandra met Vincent at some entrepreneur event 8 months later. He owned a tech startup, drove a Tesla, had opinions about cryptocurrency. They married 6 months later at his parents' vineyard. Lily and I weren't invited. Vincent immediately started overstepping, called himself Lily's bonus dad, bought her expensive gifts I couldn't match, posted photos of her on LinkedIn talking about family values. I kept quiet because Lily seemed happy. That ended with the teacher's call. I drove straight to Sandra's house in the gated community Vincent's money bought. Vincent answered wearing a designer tracksuit that probably cost more than my rent. "Oh, you found out. We wanted it to be a surprise until everything was arranged." Sandra appeared holding glossy brochures. "Lily will get opportunities you could never provide. Olympic-level skiing, 5 languages, connections to Europe's best universities. Vincent's Zurich office needs him there by September." She set the brochures down. "Once everything was finalized, you would have just made it difficult. Lily deserves more than your 2-bedroom apartment and public school. Lily doesn't even like skiing. She cried on a school ski trip because her fingers got cold. She likes drawing characters from books. She likes her best friend Sophie next door. She likes weekend art class where the teacher lets her use the good markers." Vincent pulled out his phone. "The deposit was $22,000, non-refundable. We've shipped half her things. Her uniforms arrived last week." He showed me photos like I should be impressed. I saw boxes in their entryway labeled Lily's room, Zurich. They'd been packing her childhood while I drove her to soccer and helped with homework. Behind them was a bedroom converted to Vincent's office. Lily's stuff already gone. I asked to see their custody proposal. Sandra waved dismissively. "You'd get summers, maybe spring break, video calls whenever. You're acting like we're kidnapping her." She actually used that word. I left and drove to my brother's house. He's a family attorney specializing in custody disputes. He made one call to a colleague handling international cases. Turns out relocating a child internationally without both parents' consent can trigger federal intervention. 1 week later, Sandra got a court summons for attempted international parental interference. The International Academy refunded the $22,000 when their legal department learned about the custody dispute. They have policies about enrolling kids whose parents are in active legal disagreements. Vincent's Zurich company ran background verification before finalizing his relocation, found out he'd inflated his previous role, and lied about having a Stanford MBA. The Zurich offer disappeared within 48 hours. His startups board put him on administrative leave while investigating what else he lied about. Sandra called 47 times over 3 days. I answered on attempt 48. She was crying, saying I'd ruined her fresh start, that Vincent was furious with her for mishandling custody, that his parents were demanding their vineyard wedding money back, that she couldn't show her face at Pilates anymore. I told her the only thing I ruined was her plan to steal my daughter. Last week, Lily drew me a picture of our apartment with all her favorite things labeled in purple crayon and the word home written across the top.